So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a capture and release harm-free mousetrap. And we're going to be using one of these little traps that normally kill the mouse. But instead we're going to use it to power the trap and make it harm-free. And they're pretty easy to set. So let's get to it. So the first thing you're going to need is one of these round Ziploc containers. They hold 6 cups or 1420 milliliters. And you'll need 1 snap trap, 2 regular mason jar lids, 16 inches of regular nylon string, 2 small paper clips, and 1 pop bottle cap. So first take the lid, place the trap on top with the wood right up against the edge with the yellow part facing this end. And now take a scriber and go all the way around the trap and mark where it is on the lid. It's really easy to make your own scriber. Just use a piece of coat hanger and your drill up against the grinder. So now grab the pop bottle cap, and the only use for it in this project is to be able to make an 1.25 inch circle. So take your scriber and make a circle around the cap. I'm going to drill a hole in it first and then use a pair of tin snips to finish it off. And before I forget, everything I use in this video will be linked in the description below. Just click on Show More. Now hot glue the trap to the lid where we had marked it earlier and make sure that the rod is at this end. Now take one of the mason jar lids and drill a 3/32 hole in the center of it. After that, continue to drill a bunch of breather holes all around the lid. These can be the same size as the little center hole, or you can drill them a bit bigger. Next, grab your string. The end is probably frayed like this and it won't fit through the hole. So use a match or a mini torch and a work glove and roll the string in your hands once you heat the end up. It'll make it into a nice tapered end. And now feed the string through and tie a simple knot in the end. Trim off the excess. Now take your hot glue gun and put a blob right over top of it so it's nice and rounded. That way the mouse has nowhere to chew and can't chew through the knot on the string. On the trap, you'll see a little picture of a mouse. Go to the tip of its nose and then go over to the side of the V. At that mark, drill a 3/16 inch hole. At this point, tape the trigger arm to the right side of the hole just to get it out of your way. Now take the end of the string, feed it up through the hole, up and over the trap, then lift up the arm of the trap and feed it underneath it, and then feed it back through and down the hole and under the top of the lid and back out of the hole. So start off by grabbing the end of the string and start to pull it. And as you do, help the trap arm along the way to get started. And when you get to the 1 inch mark, hold it there. Now take your hot glue gun and inject it in to hold the string in place. And remember to let the hot glue cool before you let it go. Now just push down the arm and cut off the excess string down below. At this point, go ahead and give it a test. I use my finger, but you may want to use a pencil just in case your hot glue didn't hold. On the yellow trigger piece, this is the center hole. We're going to use this hole right here. So use the 3/32 drill that you used earlier and drill a hole. And then tilt up the yellow piece and use the 3/16 drill to make a bigger hole. Take one of the small paper clips and straighten it out. And cut a piece off at the 2 inch mark. Take a pair of needle nose pliers and make a small loop in the end. And feed it through the yellow piece. And on that end, make a hook. Take the last mason jar lid and drill a 3/32 hole in the side. Straighten out the last paper clip and leave the hook at the end. And make a loop on the other end. And the finished length should be 2.5 inches. With these hooks on the end, it makes it very easy to put on and take off, to clean and to bait. As soon as the mouse steps on the trigger plate, it'll set it off. And it doesn't harm the mouse at all. And if you look closely, you'll see that it has a firm and a sensitive setting. Use the sensitive side. To bait it, just put some peanut butter up near the wire and then leave a little path leading up to it. So let's put my little camera inside and we'll see what happens. And just a reminder, if you release the mouse, clean the trap, or rebait the trap, make sure you clean your hands thoroughly with soap and water afterwards. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, and hit the dinger to get notifications, and we'll see you next time.